Research is bespoke, not one size fits all. Your research path will reflect your selected designer's journey in various ways. If you've chosen or been assigned an up-and-coming contemporary designer, they may have more news articles, blog posts, or digital imagery about them than they will have books or other sources which offer comprehensive overviews or in-depth analysis. On the other hand, historical designers and ones who have had long careers probably will have in-depth coverage in specialized encyclopedias, published memoirs, movies, books, scholarly journals, and archives. Some even have their own museums. The nationality, gender, race, age, and market all influence the amount or type of information you might find on a particular designer. So, where to begin? Well, one idea is to begin with an encyclopedia. This is an old idea, but it is a good one because encyclopedias exist to summarize knowledge and to point researchers elsewhere where they can find more stuff. The content of an encyclopedia article can help you organize your thoughts and provide leads for further research. And the bibliography of an encyclopedia article is basically a list of other sources that you can use for your own research. When it comes to encyclopedias, there are two sources that I recommend. One, Bloomsbury Fashion Central, first and foremost, provides access to some of the best fashion-centric encyclopedias and other reference works, and it's a great place to start your research. Another good place to start is OneSearch, which is our all-in-one search tool for books, articles, and more, and it provides access to other useful fashion encyclopedias and fashion reference works, both online and in print. So here are my tips for using Bloomsbury Fashion Central. Let's say you're researching somebody historical, somebody with a long career, like Yves Saint Laurent. You can fully expect to get a lot of results back, proving that Bloomsbury Fashion Central is not just a great place to start your research, but would be a good place to complete your research. Now, this is a lot of results, 526 textual results, 9,663 images. You need to organize it. So the first thing you want to do is come down under content type, choose encyclopedia entry, and this here, Yves Saint Laurent from the Burke Companion to Fashion, click on it, get a nice overview of his life and career, and take a look at the bibliography at the bottom of the article and the links to suggested resources. Now let's compare this with what happens if I search for an up-and-coming designer like Stella Jean. I'm actually going to put her name in quotes because it shares elements with the names of other well-known designers, and I want to find it as an exact phrase. By the way, you can use the quotes trick on Google, on a Google search, as well as in many of our databases. So with Stella Jean, instead of getting 500 some odd textual results, I'm getting 6, and I'm getting 2 images. So I also, in trying to organize this, although I don't really have to, it's easy to browse through, I can see, however, that there's no content type labeled encyclopedia. That's okay. These are still really great results. They are still going to help you with your research, and I'm going to show you later on where to get an overview of a designer like this so that you can get started with your research. Now, whenever you use an item from Bloomsbury Fashion Central, such as this book chapter, you want to add it to your bibliography. You want to build your collection of resources. Bloomsbury Fashion Central makes it easy. You simply click on Cite when you're in an article or reading a book chapter that you want to use. Go to APA, which is the style you're going to be using, highlight, copy, and paste. Now, another great tool, as I mentioned before, for finding fashion encyclopedias is OneSearch. And remember, encyclopedias are our starting point. They're the sources that are going to take us to other sources. And what's great about OneSearch is that it's as simple as typing in fashion encyclopedias to find fashion encyclopedias. And the results that we get back here are going to be both print encyclopedias as well as online encyclopedias, like the ones that are in Bloomsbury Fashion Central. So do take a look at what we have on the shelves, like in an influential fashion. These books have helped many a student in the past. Now, another way that you can use OneSearch, of course, is to search for your designer. And if I type in Stella Jean here, I can see that we have videos including interviews with Valerie Steele that are available, books where she's mentioned, where overviews of her given, as well as articles from magazines and journals, like this article in Women's Wear Daily. I can narrow these down to available online or physical materials, and I can also click on resource type, right? And here I find some reference entries, books, articles, and more. I can also narrow by subject. Just as with Bloomsbury Fashion Central, remember to keep building your collection. And in OneSearch, what you can do is, let's say you want to use this book, African Catwalk, and you've used it for your research, and you want to create a citation. All you need to do is click on Citation, and then choose APA, and click Copy Citation, and put that into the document where you are collecting all of your material. Now, I told you about alternatives to finding encyclopedia articles, and here are my top recommendations, although there are certainly other ones. Business of Fashions, BOF 500 is a good place for biographies of up-and-coming designers, and there is a BOF tutorial where you can learn how to set up your account. The CFDA directory provides short bios on many of its members, and you can find it at cfda.org. And last but not least, Wikipedia, although you shouldn't cite it in a paper, can be trusted for basic information, and you can definitely make use of its references. So here is the entry on Stella Jean. It has nothing marked as being wrong with it, and it gives a nice overview of her career. And at the bottom, you'll see a list of references from articles from Business of Fashion, New York Times, and from books. Now, of course, this is the Fashion Institute of Technology, so we are going to have more than Bloomsbury Fashion Central. Please do check out our Fashion Designers Research Guide, which can be seen at fitnyc.libguides.com/fashion designers, and explore the databases available in the fashion and accessory design category. You will find those at fitnyc.edu/library/databases, and then you select fashion and accessory design. And finally, I want to conclude with information about getting help. If you need help with research, we have Ask the Library, and that's fitnyc.edu/library/ask. We also have ways that you can get help with APA format. So we have a guide, fitnyc.libguides.com/citing APA, that can help you figure out how to format your citations. And if you need help with writing or presentations, the Writing and Speaking Studio is awesome, and you can get to them at fitnyc.edu/writing studio, and you can make an appointment with them online and I believe also in person.